Mega Manila.
All right. This is DZYW 99.5. All right. This is DZYW 99.5 Cool FM. This is your station. This is home. A proud member of Ministry of Communications. Check your time mga kalamaw. 6:31 May 1, 2025. And so the cafe is open. Asparagus pasok.
Thank you, Dream Car. Fellow, good day, everyone, and welcome to Asphere's Coffee. I am not kind of not feeling well because I have some sipon, or how do I say it in English term? But yeah, I do have sipon while I'm doing the report, and yeah, this just happened. Dream Car, this just happened. But yeah, I'm feeling a little bit. I'm feeling fine anyway. But yeah, again, today is Thursday, a brand new month, the first day of May, ladies and gents. It is the first day of May. So also to those uh, who have a regular holidays, happy Labor Day, and yeah, happy Labor Day, everyone. So yeah, before we begin with our conversation, how are you doing, Car? And it's been a while since we haven't seen you yesterday.
Yeah, yes, about the traffic thing. If you don't know what happened to the traffic thing, because it's the grand opening of opening salvo of the Katagman Festival on my local hometown, which is in Oton. And we've stuck in traffic for 2 hours. 2 straight hours.
Oh, 2 straight hours. Like it's not moving at all, and for at least 2 hours.
Because you know what? It's a one way. We cannot look, we cannot detour, we cannot just straight ahead. It's just only like what do you call it? One lane. Yep, one lane.
Hmm. I see.
Yeah. Of course, I just found out, yes. Well, finally I came home, but it was 3:10 because just a regular meeting at that time. When we dismissed 3:10, we're just looking for a jeepney, and at that jeepney we don't see the main jeep that I usually ride on. We go to Atria, which is the supposedly the BGC of Iloilo. Supposedly, it's called the Shops at Atria. It's also owned by Mega World, I think.
Hmm.
And and of course, we waited here for like 1.5 hours for the jeepney to arrive. And it was exactly 6:29 when I officially supposedly came home. That happened.
Oh, oh.
Yep, that's the worst jeepney experience I ever had.
Yeah, I
Oh
really,
yeah,
I'm sorry to hear that, really. Go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, one more thing. I just watched the Gargoyle graduation live as well. You haven't checked too?
I have seen it. I was a bit late, but I saw Gura was performing one of her songs, and it was a very short graduation stream though. It was a very short graduation stream because yeah, after she performed, she finally said her last words.
Yes, of course. And so, Asparagus, let's start the session, shall we?
Thank you, Dreamcar. So Dreamcar, before we proceed, have you shared your thoughts yet about the Cinder? Because I know I'm aware you were not in my, I'm aware you were not a part of our show yesterday. But were you aware of the Cinder thing? And have you
Um,
shared your thoughts yet?
Not yet, not yet.
Okay, if you for the context, you can watch the previous episode of Asper's Cafe yesterday if you guys have missed out on what the heck has happened with Cinder. Yeah, check the yesterday's episode of Aspher's Coffee on ASP Media's YouTube channel, also on Digital Entertainment. So, Dreamcar, if you have time, check the previous episode of Aspher's Coffee yesterday, and then let me know your thoughts because I need your thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts. All right. So yeah, let me know if you're gonna share the thoughts on the Cinder thing. Okay, so now let's get into the let's get into the gaming cafe. Now let me just fire up the screen share website. Okay, so we got the Wish Gamer up, and let's turn the visual camera on. Okay, so now let's get into the Wish Gamer now, and what we are looking at is the front page here. So here it is. What should I cover today? Well, we have a lot to cover here actually. So of course, I will be getting into the Kaiju number 8, the game, in a bit, but we're gonna focus on the latest headlines for now. So, first of first foremost, we have a huge Nintendo Switch software update, which adds visual game cards, game share, which is exclusive to Nintendo Switch, so you cannot start on your OG Nintendo Switch, and other improvements too. So, Nintendo has released the Nintendo Switch System Update 20.0.0, which adds support for visual game cards, game share, and more. So, if you look at the changelog, you can see we have a visual game card, which I actually have the update installed on my Nintendo Switch, which I'll show it to you. But again, I don't have a capture card with me, so I won't be able to show you live. But I do have the update on my Nintendo Switch. So once again, we have a visual game card. Let's say, how does this work? Well, it works with the purchased Nintendo Switch digital software, DLC, and soft-free software are now visual game cards and displayed in the list in this menu. You can visually load and eject visual game cards between up to 2 Nintendo Switch systems. Visual game cards can be linked to others in the same Nintendo family group. And for the game share, compatible software can be shared from a Nintendo Switch to a system to other nearby systems to play together. You can play only together via local wireless, and the Nintendo Switch 2 system must initiate game share. Keep that in mind that this feature cannot be used between two Nintendo Switch OLED model and or Nintendo Switch Lite systems. User verification settings has been added under user settings. So let me just check the update again on my Nintendo Switch. It's currently off, but I'm turning on my Nintendo Switch now. So yeah, I will check if we do have a user verification settings. So yeah, and by the way, you can restrict access to the visual game card menu by requiring entry of a PIN or signing in to your Nintendo account. Online license settings has been added as well. So when it's on, you can play downloaded software or DLC you have purchased while the system is connected to the internet, even if you don't have the visual game card loaded. The Nintendo eShop and Nintendo Switch News icon colors on the home menu have been changed, and it's true because it used to be red on the news icon and yellow on the eShop icon, but now it's been swapped. The red has been swapped with the eShop, and the news icon is now green. Multiple save data can be selected and transferred at once in Transfer Your Save Data menu. System transfer to the Nintendo Switch 2 has been added under System Settings system. You can perform a system transfer from Nintendo Switch to Nintendo Switch 2 using local communication. Now, there's a catch. For users that will lose access to their Nintendo Switch before receiving their Nintendo Switch 2, there is an option to upload system transfer data to the dedicated server, which can then be retrieved on their Nintendo Switch 2. After you upload your system transfer data to the dedicated server, the Nintendo Switch 2, sorry, not 2, the Nintendo Switch system will be initialized to factory settings, so only perform this transfer if you will be able to complete the transfer on Nintendo Switch 2. If you want to continue using your Nintendo Switch until you have a Nintendo Switch 2, we recommend completing the system transfer using local communication after you have acquired a Nintendo Switch 2. And now, As for the more info, we will be opening in the new tab and how this works. And I also have my Nintendo Switch with me right now, so let me just start the camera on too here. So if you guys can see my camera on, with me, so that is not good. So let me try again. Let me just. Okay, the camera is now off, so let's try again. There you go. Okay, so you can see move to the before we move to the before we move back to the article here. Let me just enlarge my camera here. Let's see if there's any luck here because my camera on my side is working here. So okay, so let's see if the camera works. Okay, Discord is refusing to cooperate with me, so we're gonna give it another try. Okay, well then, it looks like we really have Discord skill issue, and it very odd. But anyway, we will continue now with the article here. But so, where am I? Oh, where was I? Okay, there it is. So how it works? Well, there are steps you need to know here. So what are the things that are transferable? Well, digital transfer is digital software. All users save data, screenshots and settings. Sorry, screenshots of videos, system settings are transferable. What are the non-transferable data? Well, news data cannot be transferred. Bluetooth audio settings, time, time region, time zone, region, and language. Well, it can be configured manually during initial console setup. Performing a this is what local commission means. So it requires both consoles to be within close proximity to each other to perform the transfer. This method should be used once you have your Nintendo Switch 2 in hand. And this one and this one has a serious catch, and you really do not want to do this unless you are going to sell your Nintendo Switch. So again, if you how do I say this? Again, if you are going to upload your data to the server, that means your Nintendo Switch console will be wiped out. So you have to make a wise decision before proceeding with this one here. So, yeah.
All right, just recently found out the thing you said. Oof, that is something. Talking about the yeah, the company
Exactly.
and then the manager thing and the Cinder thing. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I would say that's a big oof for that one.
Exactly. 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 Like, what the frick, right? What the frick?
I have no words. That is something to like say more like wait, that is not gonna happen next.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, I have no literally no words with this one.
Mm. All right. So and for the canceling here, and for as for the cancellation, as for canceling the system transfer, you're gonna have to turn on your Nintendo Switch. It has to be the same. It has to be the same Nintendo Switch as source here. And yeah, so this is a very important note here. The same Nintendo Switch console that set up the system transfer does not need to be used to cancel the system transfer and receive the date. If the system transfer was for a Nintendo Switch OLED console, canceling must also be done using a Nintendo Switch OLED console. So that there is that. So that's a huge feature here, and yeah, that is how you can that's how they have the visual game cards, and of course, the system transfer to Nintendo Switch 2, which I will unlikely be getting the Nintendo Switch 2 at launch because I will get it in a few years time, but for now I'm not gonna transfer it to the Nintendo Switch 2 for now. So yeah. Anyways, Dreamcar, any thoughts on the Nintendo Switch software update tutorial, which is a huge update?
I hope they want no, they like fix the bugs issue or something more separately on that one, but say it's a very interesting move for your Nintendo, but yeah.
Very interesting indeed, Dreamcar. Very interesting indeed. All right, we're gonna continue later because it's apparently 6:47 in the evening now. So we're gonna be taking a break in the meantime. So yeah, we will return with more gaming sessions or gaming news on the Gaming Coffee on Asphere Coffee right here. So, Dreamcar.
Yes, our sponsors. It's now 6:47. Sponsors are Space Aircon, Dreamcars Pizza, Kapinoy Coffee, and DLX Karaoke. Asparagos.
We will be back after the break.
This program was brought to you by Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available Dream Cars frozen pizza in supermarkets near you.
Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation. And DLX Karaoke, ang tunay na karaoke ng bayan.
Cool FM.
Trust. It's a bond that is nurtured for years, from generation to generation. At Asphere, our greatest accomplishment is earning the trust of millions of satisfied users in the Philippines alone. Making life cool and comfortable for over 100 years now. Asphere, the air conditioning expert. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Ang mas masarap na pizza ay andito na! Dream Cars Pizza, the finest pizza in the Philippines. Rich sauce, crispy crust, smooth creamy cheese, maraming toppings to choose from. And not only that, may frozen pizza rin sila. Take your pizza on the go. Dream Cars Pizza. We make the pizza the Dream Cars way.
For deliveries, call 141-9191. That's 141-9191.
Dream Cars Frozen Pizza are also available in supermarkets near you.
Dreamcar Karaoke po. Tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap. Kaya lumipat na ako sa bagong kape ng bayan.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. Gawa sa purong Arabica at Robusta mula sa pinakamainit na puso ng Pilipinas. Piniling mabuti at inihanda ng may pagmamalasakit.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap. O mga Kapinoy, subukan nyo ng tikman ang lasa ng bayan.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Kapinoy Coffee, masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Mga Kapinoy, tikman nyo na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. Tamang-tama lang tapang at sarap ng kape na tiyak na magigising ka. Kaya subukan na ang bagong Kapinoy Coffee. Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Cream mula sa FBS Manufacturing Corporation.
Para sa kainan, kainan sa kantahan, kantahan sa kahit saan, kahit saan. Ano mang adventure, kasama mo ang Globe. Para sa groovy, groovy sa Get Ready With Me, with me. Ano mang post mo, kasama mo ang Globe.
Dahil sa Globe 5G Network, anumang gusto mong gawin sa iba't ibang sulok ng bansa,
Kasama mo ang Globe, Globe. Kasama mo ang Globe, Globe. Kasama mo ang Globe, ang Globe.
go forward together. Globe!
Nanalo promo na! Tignan sa ilalim ng cap o selyo ng Ginebra products at i-claim ang price sa partner outlets. Nanalo promo na! Runs from March 15 to July 31 per DOH FDA CFRR permit number 0017 series of 2025. Drink responsibly.
Get ready for the ultimate summer shopping spree at SM Store. From hot and trendy swimsuits to beach-ready accessories to your favorite summer beauty brands, we've got everything you need to make this summer your best yet. And from April 11 to 16, enjoy an extra 10% off on all your purchases at SM Store when you use your SMAC. Shop now and don't miss out on this limited time offer. Get that early summer feels only at SM Store, your everyday store. Per DTI Fair Trade Permit number FTEB-219154 series of 2025.
Pangarap ay umangat pero minsan ay sanungat. Kabayanin kita sa Ginebra. Ikaw ang inspirasyon. Kahit di madali, katuwang sa bawat sandali. Kabayanin kita sa One Ginebra Nation. Kaya para sa barangay, ako naman magbibigay. Kabayanin tayo, kabayanin kita.
Drink responsibly.
Oh, napagod sa school? Ay. Oh!
Tanghalian na, ang pampasigla. Tara na, refresh na. Pag may pang-sumisigla, la. May fruity goodness na, siksik pa sa sustansya. Kaya tanghalian na. Pasiglahin ang tanghalian with Dan.
Paolo Avellino po. Body pain can stop you from doing your best. Salon Pass. With direct ingredient penetration, fast acting within 30 minutes, long-lasting relief up to 8 hours for shoulder, neck, and back pain. Salon Pass.
Methyl salicylate menthol tocopherol acetate camphor is a generic name of Salon Pass. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
We now return to Asphere and Asphere's Coffee.
Welcome back to Asphere's Cafe. It is now 6:54 in the evening, and yes, I am playing with my Nintendo Switch right now because I want to really revive my days of playing my Nintendo Switch. You can hear the Animal Crossing, yeah. But yeah, at the very least, the condition of my Nintendo Switch, or sorry, the Joy-Con controllers on the gray one is not so great. Like the left joystick, the left joystick is feels kind of off right here, while the right one still works the right joystick still works perfectly. It's just the left one that doesn't feel that great now. And speaking of which, my near working Joy-Con for the pressing here, it's kinda not great too. So yeah, let's go to settings. If we go to controllers and sensors and test input device buttons, like I could not press I could not press my right joystick button normally, which is very odd. So I don't know if you guys can see my camera here. Again, I don't think Discord likes me right now. Oh, there we go. Oops, I might have accidentally dropped my joy cards again. But you can see it works. I'll just hope that it works here. So yeah, you can see that my that my that my left Joy-Con, being the power one, it still works nicely here. See that? You see? When this type works. So it's just where is it? This one, right? So if I remove here, so this is how it goes, right? So yeah, x x x plus y a b. Now this part here, I could not press it normally here. It's really stuck. See, it's kind of hard to like press it normally. So I don't know why it's already like this, but I could still use my right joystick normally. But just pressing it hard, just pressing it down. It's not normal. So it's something off. It's very defective, but not really defective. But it just needs more buttons to be placed properly. But yeah, you get the point here. So possibly I will try to take apart of this one here and try to analyze what went wrong with the buttons here. So hopefully this will be an easy fix because I really do not want to buy another set of Joy-Con controllers. But yeah, let's get out of here now. I mean, touch my Nintendo Switch again. And where's there it is. Let's touch it back here. Where's it? Okay, let's touch it back here. Yeah, here it is. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, now let's get back to the gaming news now. Let's get back to the gaming news now. So, yeah, where should we go next here? Right, Too Hard. Yes, you heard that right. I think we have covered this on the gaming coffee before, and now we have a first look at this one here. So, co-publishers DMM Games and Shira Vane, developer of Club Plus, have shared new gameplay for the new Too Hard remake, a brand new version of the classic romance visual novel from the 90s. So the new gameplay gives an extended look at the long-awaited remake alongside the first episode of the remastered Too Hard anime, which comes in the game's limited edition on a Blu-ray disc with all 13 episodes. So let's take a look at the trailer. We're not gonna focus on this one. We're gonna focus on this one here. So what is with the Too Hard? How the Too Hard looks? Well, let's watch this. If we have the sound here, hopefully. But yeah, let's watch this. Actually, we're not gonna watch the entire thing. And as suspected, no sound is coming out, so that's really odd. But you can see how 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 the gameplay of the Too Hard how the gameplay of the Too Hard remake looks like. Battery depleted, yeah, sure. I'm gonna charge it anyway later. So yeah, if we go forward here, you can see we have Lemi Mia Uchi, and this is how she's doing right there. Just fixing Joy-Cons here. Okay, there we go. So it looks pretty cool. It really looks pretty cool right here. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. And as for the story itself, spring is almost here. Scrolling down a street paved with pastel tiles, the sun warms my back as pagans flock by the roadside. Amid this everyday scenery, it's another ordinary morning with just a soft whisper of spring on the mind. It's a little warmer again today, huh? Akari pipes up as she turns her eyes to me, her bangs swaying gently in the breeze. I guess winter's over. I guess it is. I answer offhandedly and Akari giggles. I don't know why. So yeah, that's the story of Tohar. It is a heartfelt, and comedic multiple ending visual novel. The protagonist is an ordinary young man, but his friends Akari, Masashi, and Shiho make every day a happy one. As winter turns to spring and March turns to April, the wind also carries a whisper of love. So that is the story of Tohar. Now let's take a look once again at how the gameplay looks. And we have this Koto named Himekawa. And next we have is sorry, Sirika Kurosukawa. So that's where you can this is where you can expect the characters on Tohart. And you have Oi Matsubara. And right here we have is HMX-1 12 multi. Interesting character name there. So basically, this is a wholehearted visual novel. Nothing too serious. It's just a good-looking visual novel, really. So that is Tohart, ladies and gents, and I can say that it looks pretty good. Any words, Dreamcar? Before we move on to the next one.
Interestingly, though.
Interesting, right? Yeah, right?
Yes.
Interesting. So now, I think we have already covered that before, so we're not going to cover that again. Murder on the spaceship. Murder on the spaceship. Next, we have is Murder on the Spaceship. So, Japanese developer Orange has announced a release window for Murder on the Spaceship Altar on PlayStation 4. Their sci-fi mystery visual novel is coming to PlayStation 4 in Japan sometime this summer in June. It was originally released for Nintendo Switch back in April 2024 for Japan. A release for Windows, PS5, and smartphones is still planned. So what's taking too long? Well, if you have PS5, you can actually play it now via backwards compatible. So not all hope is lost anyway. So yeah. And what the heck is this game? Well, let's read this one right now. The player becomes the master AI of the author, giving instructions to the film to investigate the ship. Using a variety of commands, the player communicates with the crew, finds clues, and unravels at the truth of the case. The main illustrator is Kosuke Hashimoto, and some illustrators are Shio and Satsuki Egawa. Depending on the comments you give, you may be able to communicate with the crew members through physical contact and other means. Interact with the crew members in various ways and deepen your relationships with them. So yeah, that's the plot of the game. And now for the story itself. Castillo Jupiter's fourth moon, there was a cutting-edge human research base there. One day, the Zion frontier was hit by a mysterious explosion. 1 year later, the wreckage of the base is recovered by the manned spaceship Altar. Inside is a frozen capsule containing the body of the genius astro engineer Zion Mueller and the entered film who is next laid in the capsule. And then there is hope. An extraterrestrial life form discovered in the Jupiter sphere. A mysterious incident soon occurs on board involving these and the crew. Was the incident caused by the mysterious life form, or is it the crew? With nowhere to run, fear and suspicion swirl inside the ship. So that is Murder on the Spaceship Altair. And I really don't know how the game looks aside from the game visual itself. I can say that it's a very interesting one here, centered on this character here. Again, They didn't say who are the characters there, but you get the idea. Maybe possibly it could be visual novel. Yeah, I knew it. It's a visual novel, but we don't get to see how the entirety of the visual novel looks like. But yeah, other than that, it's okay, I guess. Right? Not that it's okay, but it looks pretty good, I would say. All right, moving on to the next one. I think nothing much now on the niche gamer now. So now let me head over now to Gepetsu. Oh, you want to be verified, so that's great.
Alright, no comment from me.
Alright, now, next. Visual novel style rhythm game Infosys. Ooh, that is it. That is something. Visual novel and rhythm in one, huh? Never thought we will be seeing that before here. So, here is from Gepetsu. Arcasia developer Iworiro has announced Infosys, a new visual novel style rhythm game coming to PC via Steam in early 2026. The game will tie captivating music gameplay with a tale of lies and shoots within a familiar yet far away modern world. So let's take a look at the announcement trailer, and actually I am interested to, I don't know if this is already in my recommended as of speaking here. Looks like it's not there. It's not in my recommended at the moment. I only see Violet, which we have already talked about last Thursday. Now, we're gonna watch it in English, obviously, because why not here? I'll be watching both trailers later, but let's take a look at the trailer. And actually, we will need to fix the audio because the audio may not be outputting. That's my concern here, so I need to go to Video Ninja and restart the screen share. Alright, here is the trailer, or the reveal trailer, Infosys.
まだいたんだ。やっと終わったよ。感謝してよ。これでみんなようやく自由なんだ。リア、姉さん。今週ずっと徹夜しちゃって全然勉強できてません。空が明けるのちょっと今回は楽しみかも。正直ほんとうんざり。首元に真実なんて全部引きずり下ろしてやる。本当は弱虫なんですね。あんたのどうしようもない哲学どうでもいいの。何これ現実。一度くらいちゃんと聞いて。私の言葉聞いてよ。いいえ、これが真実です。信じてください。
That is Infosys. That is going to come to Steam next year. So that is actually a very interesting concept of this game so far, and yeah, I will be looking forward to playing this one. Dreamcar, any thoughts? Alright, we'll get back to him in a bit, but again, my thoughts here so far. This is actually a very interesting concept, guys. This is actually a very interesting concept so far. Right, let's move on to the next one.
Okay, got problems on Discord and on my phone. I don't know what just happened. I cannot click. That's something. Hold on. Alright, there it is. Alright, graphics wise, interesting. That's a waifu there. Okay, good.
And now we're gonna head over to oh dear, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is not in my bingo cards, J card. This is not in my bingo card because take a look at this one because EA is laying off hundreds of staff and they're gonna and canceling early stage Titanfall Universal Slasher Shooter. Oh no! EA is yet again with their job layoffs. This is what they had to say. So EA has laid off between 300 and 400 employees across the company, including approximately 100 staff at Apex Legends and Star Wars Jedi series developer Respawn Entertainment, according to Bloomberg's Jason Schreier. EA spokesperson Justin Hicks said in a statement, as part of our continued focus on our long-term strategic priorities, we have made select changes within our organization that more effectively aligns teams and allocates resources in service of driving future growth. In a message on X, Respawn independently confirmed the layoffs as well as the cancellation of 2 early-stage incubation projects. As we sharpen our focus for the future, we have made the decision to step away from 2 early-stage incubation projects and make some targeted team adjustments across Apex Legends and Star Wars Jedi, read the statement. These decisions aren't easy, and we are deeply grateful to every teammate affected. Their creativity and contributions have helped build Respawn into what it is today. We're offering meaningful support to those impacted, including exploring new opportunities within Electronic Arts. According to Bloomberg, one of those early-stage incubation projects was an unannounced Titanfall Universal Shooter code named R7. The second project was reportedly cancelled earlier this year. Respawn will continue development on the next installment in the Star Wars Jedi series, which is aiming to raise the bar again for storytelling and gameplay as well as upcoming Apex Legends seasons and overall. So what does this mean? Well, I have said this before. They have cancelled 2 early stage projects for Titanfall, and that is very sad. Yup. EA, ouch. Titanfall just dead forever. Yup. What a sad day for Titanfall, ladies and gents. What a sad day. And for the comments, I have to say that is unfortunate. But good luck for future and for future entrepreneurs who are affected with the layoffs. So, any thoughts and comments, Dreamcar?
Wait. That is very sad for them because that's a big number.
Yeah, it really is a big number of the hardworking game stuff, huh? It really is it is a big number of hardworking stuff, Dreamcar, mind you. But yeah, again, very unfortunate. Not that unfortunate, but sad rather. Sad. Yeah, sad. Alright, it is now 7:14 and we will be taking a break for more as we will be sorry, let me repeat this. As we will be taking a break now and we will be getting back into more gaming headlines on the gaming coffee on Asphere's Coffee. But Dreamcar, our sponsors today.
Asphere Aircon, Dreamcast Pizza, Kaminoy Coffee, and Deluxe Karaoke.
We will return after the break. We will be right back.
This program was brought to you by Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available Dream Cars frozen pizza in supermarkets near you.
Capinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation. And TLX Karaoke, ang tunay na karaoke ng bayan.
Trust. It's a bond that is nurtured for years, from generation to generation. At Asphere, our greatest accomplishment is earning the trust of millions of satisfied users in the Philippines alone, making life cool and comfortable for over 100 years now. Asphere, the air conditioning expert. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Ang mas masarap na pizza ay andito na! Dream Cars Pizza, the finest pizza in the Philippines. Rich sauce, crispy crust, smooth creamy cheese, maraming toppings to choose from. And not only that, may frozen pizza rin sila. Take your pizza on the go. Dream Cars Pizza. We make the pizza the Dream Cars way.
For deliveries, call 141-9191. That's 141-9191.
Dream Cars Frozen Pizza are also available in supermarkets near you.
Dream Car Karaoke po, tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Bakit tiwala ako sa Biogesic for Kids? Paano yung nakasanayan naming alaga ng Biogesic? Andito rin yun ha, sa Biogesic for Kids. Tsaka yung melon flavor, naku, favorite yan ng anak ko. Sarap na sarap kaya siya. Kaya never na akong nahirapang magpainom ng gamot sa kanya. Ganyan naman kasi dapat yung gamot sa bata. Yung masarap, yung magugustuhan niya, di ba? Basta ako, sa lagnat ng anak ko, pinagkakatiwalaan ko lang, Biogesic for Kids.
Alagang Unilab yan. Paracetamol is the generic name of Biogesic. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Drink responsibly.
The new Better Than Ever Skin White Papaya Glow helps give you. Now with Hydro Glow Booster that helps whiten in 7 days. Infused with high-quality papain extract with 100 times vitamin E and 2 times milk versus our previous papaya lotion. So get that. Teka, kanina ka pa sumisingit ah. Excited! Kasi deserve nyo ang Glow na Kaaya-Aya. With regular use yan ha, results may vary.
Big time sa kita, big time sa lasa, sa Big Time Cheese ang sarap ng benta. Big time sa kita, big time sa lasa, sa Big Time Cheese ang sarap ng benta.
Pag big time na negosyo ang hanap mo, Big Time Cheese dapat ang gamit mo. Pang cheese sticks, burger, and toppings. Sa Big Time Cheese, kikita ka.
Big time sa kita, big time sa lasa, wagi sa negosyo pag na big time ka.
Big sa lasa, big sa kita, big time.
CDO.
Mamadaming time sa lahat ng gusto nyo. Mamadaming time, Champion Detergent ang gamit ko.
Champion na!
Sa Champion Quick Wash Technology, less time sa lavada, more time sa pamilya.
5. Ikaw ba'y nagkasakit o naaksidente ng dahil sa trabaho? Sagot ka ng Employees Compensation Commission tulad niya.
Ako po si Roberto Del Coro, PMMA instructor, na aksidente dahil sa trabaho. Negosyante na rin ngayon, nakabangon dahil sa tulong ng ECC.
Ang ECC ay government agency na nagpapatupad ng Employees Compensation Program o ECP na nagbibigay ng benepisyo sa mga empleyadong nagkasakit, na aksidente o namatay ng dahil sa trabaho. For more information, visit www.ecc.gov.ph.
Makati, Makati.
Mahapdi, mahapdi.
Makati, Makati.
Mahapdi, mahapdi. Ganyan ang Almoranas. Kaya mag all-natural hemorrhoid na. Sa exercise, proper diet at all-natural hemorrhoid, tama ang lunas sa Almoranas in as fast as 4 days. Hemorrhoid, ang lunas sa Almoranas. No approved therapeutic claims.
And we are back with Asphere Cafe. So before we continue, I have been informed by Dreamcar that he will be back on the next gap because he has some important personal issues to do. So Dreamcar, do what you have to do. So see you later, Ben. Okay, so now let's continue with the gaming cafe headlines, of course. Let me just continue where I'm on here. Blackjack RPG, huh? Okay, we're going to get into that right now. And here it is. We have the next one. That is Brave Junction. Or just say Brave X Junction. So, Radeon Japan has announced Brave Junction, a new JRPG where you battle monsters in a back and forth context of Blackjack. It will launch for PC via Steam. A release date was not announced. It will support English and Japanese language options. So what is Brave Junction? Well, it is an RPG where you battle monsters in a back and forth contest of Blackjack, the playing card game familiar to many. Defeat the monsters and delve dungeons. A fun tale of adventure all while being simple to play. So here are the first look of the game with the screenshots, of course. So you have this right here and so on. So let's go scroll over here. And it's in both English and Japanese, by the way. So we scroll over here. Okay, so yeah, if you look at the next one, there's that. Here is the treasure box, and that's pretty much it. So that is the Brave Junction that is set to be released. Well, not yet, but they have yet to announce the release date for this game. But is the game interesting? Probably, kinda. It looks probably interesting, especially the characters are a little bit of the thing that is very interesting. Yeah. All right, now let's move on to the next one. Check if it has a trailer. No trailer. It has a gameplay trailer and the opening movie. Okay, we're going to show you the game right now. Let me just restart the screen share so we can get how we can work. Alright, next we have here is Hyper Dimension Neptunia Rebirth 1 that is set to launch for Nintendo Switch this summer in Asia with English language support. East Asia Soft will release the Switch version of Hyper Dimension Neptunia Rebirth 1 both physically and digitally in Asia this summer, the publisher announced. It will include English and traditional Chinese text as well as English and Japanese voice-overs. Physical edition will be available for pre-order via PlayAsia starting May 1, that is today already, at 11 p.m. Or should say, yeah, for the US times it's 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Only 2,000 limited editions will be produced, which include the game, manual, soundtrack CD, art book, Joy-Con stickers, mini case, archaic standees, and a number certificate in a collector's box for $60. A $40 standard edition will also be available, and you can save 5% with their coupon from Gimatsu with Gimatsu 2025 code. The Switch versions of the Hyper Dimension Neptunia Rebirth trilogy were originally planned to release in the West, but were cancelled after being informed the games did not comply with Nintendo guidelines. The PlayStation 4 versions, however, are due out in both physically and digitally in the West, late in 2025. Once again, no wonder why Nintendo has cancelled. No wonder why Nintendo didn't approve this game, which is really sad. But at least in Asia, we got the game in here, so not all hope is lost. Now let's take a look at the trailer of. I'm just say gameplay trailer, and then we will head over to the opening movie of the said game. So first, gameplay trailer. it's always good for the prior games of Neptunia to finally come to Nintendo Switch, and now this is a rejoice for the fans of Neptunia, of course. Now for the opening movie, well, let's take a look at the opening movie for the set game. that that was the opening movie for the set game, and that is actually basically not bad. But yeah, this is basically how demonstrating how the game works. But for the music itself, it's pretty catchy. So I would say yeah, it's pretty cool. It's very catchy. So yeah. And I think that we are running out of time for TVH. It is now 1 minute before 7:30, and that is all for the Aspers Cafe on TVH this morning. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We will be back again next week with the Friday episode of Aspers Cafe on TVH. So yeah, expect this way. So Monday will be the Friday episode of Aspers Cafe. Tuesday will be the Monday episode, and so forth. So yep. Until then, TVH, I am Cairo along with Dream Car. The cafe is now closed, and we will see you next week. Bye bye, TVH. See you next week. Bye bye. And we are back. It is now exactly 7:30. We just left TVH Never broadcast, leaving out with the rest of us right here on LTV, Cool TV, Cool FM, and live streaming on T2N Entertainment, T2N Cool FM by Cool FM Primetime live stream, and ASB Video's YouTube channels. So yes, now let's continue where we left off, and I think we will now move on to another gaming site here. We're just gonna post that here. Oh dear, I'm really hungry. I have to start cooking. But yeah, okay, well then. well then. Let me just get the get that one article up. It's about a new game from developer Novamikos, if that is how I pronounce it right here. All right. So guys, we have another one this time around, and that is coming from the set developer that just said it. So, Nextdoor and one developer, Nova Mikos, have opened a new digital website for a second game, following its 2023 visual novel remake. The new game by Nova Mikos features artwork by Itaru Hinoku and a scenario written by Kota Takeuchi. So here is the artwork from Hinoku's. It looks pretty adorable. And yeah, that is just a simple teaser thing here. And if we open the website in the new tab, this is what it looks like. Oh Jesus, I'm really hungry. I have to cook soon. But anyway, yeah. So you can see how the website looks. Basically, self-explanatory, but again, we do know that the new game is coming out sometime here. Yeah, it just said second project, nothing else. It just said second project. So wonder what they. I'm really wonder what they are cooking for this game, right? So yeah. Other than that, I would say the teaser visual looks pretty cool. I really don't know what they're gonna bring for this, for their new game. So we will have to wait for the further announcements because they have not released their. I'm sorry, not released. They have not announced their release date and further details as of this time. Okay, so now moving on to the next one. Let's see. Mutant Ninja Turtles Splinter Fate is coming to PlayStation and Xbox. So here it is. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splinter Fate. And yeah, let's read this one here. Super Evil Backup Corp has announced that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splinter Fate will release on PlayStation and Xbox. The PlayStation 4 and 5 version will release on May 20, while the Xbox Series X, S, and Xbox One version will launch on June 24. Physical Deluxe and Collector's Edition will also be available on August 26. The Deluxe Edition includes the previously released DLC, a full pack of 10 collector's cards, and reversible cover cards. It also features an unannounced feature DLC, which hasn't yet released. The Deluxe Edition will cost $39.99. The Collector's Edition will include a custom 20-sided dice, an NYC Sewer manhole-covered dice box, a 50-page art book manual, a double-sided metallic coin, a comic from IDW Publishing, 2 exclusive posters, a pizza box, and all the content from the Deluxe Edition for $100. And as for the trailer itself, let's take a look.
Warning! Warning! I am detecting abnormal teleportation energy readings. Incoming. No!
Through the portal, brave warriors! Ready to rumble! We're lean, we're green, and we're mean!
Want to make this a team up?
The more the merrier, bro! Now this is a dream team! And look who else is here! Funk Frogs, dudes! I got the power! Cowabunga! That's the spirit, Robo Bro! Party time!
Ah, I just realized my microphone has been muted the entire time, Lamau. But um, we're at the Sonic Rumble now here, so the global launch has been delayed to ensure Sonic Rumble is a high-quality, long-lasting Sonic game that Sega wants fans to enjoy. Currently, the development team is working on introducing the Rumble ranking system, crews, and unique skills for each character. And you can see this is their statement here, and they are working on the update 1.2. Moreover, pre-registration for Sonic Rumble is live on Google Play, App Store, and Steam, and players can earn rewards at launch for reaching pre-registration goals. Players can earn 5,000 rings, Happy Sticker, Crystal, KO, Body, Carnage Knuckle skin, and Movie Sonic skin by meeting the pre-registration goals. So, yep, another day, another delay for Sonic Rumble, and yes, we have covered this before on Asphere's Cafe not too long ago regarding the launch, but now, here we are again with the delay. And as for this one, I am not sure if I have also spoke without my mic being muted. Let me just check the live stream just to make sure we are not in a dead air situation here. It looks like I have managed to talk about it, but in the muted way, so we're gonna have to repeat it once again here, just before we had to take a break here. So yeah, Nuggets confirmed the quintessential 2-in-2 Blitz game will be revealed on May 4 at 5:45 p.m. Pacific Time, 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Fans can watch game review on YouTube. So this will be the fourth original the quintessential Quint2 Blitz game in the series, following memories of the quintessential summer, 5 memories spent with you, and 5 promises made with her. The new game will be made available on consoles. And as for this one, as for the thoughts on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, as I said, it's pretty alright. It's pretty alright, I would say, but yeah, again, it's pretty alright. So, again, this game is coming to the PlayStation and Xbox consoles up to Nintendo Switch and mobile devices. But again, it's a good thing that they're bringing this game to more console platforms. That's all I could say here. Alright, fellas, it is now 7:41 in the evening. We'll be taking a break now, so we'll be returning with the last batch of gaming headlines right here on Asphere's Cafe. But our sponsors, Asphere's Aircon, tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus. Dream Course Pizza, we bake pizza the Dream Course way. For deliveries, call 141-9191. Kapinoy Coffee, if it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FBS Manufacturing Corporation and DLX Karaoke. We will return after the break. We will be right back.
This program was brought to you by Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available Dream Cars frozen pizza in supermarkets near you.
Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FBS Manufacturing Corporation. And DLX Karaoke, ang tunay na karaoke ng bayan.
Trust. It's a bond that is nurtured for years, from generation to generation. At Asphere, our greatest accomplishment is earning the trust of millions of satisfied users in the Philippines alone, making life cool and comfortable for over 100 years now. Asphere, the air conditioning expert. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Ang mas masarap na pizza ay andito na! Dream Cars Pizza, the finest pizza in the Philippines. Rich sauce, crispy crust, smooth creamy cheese, maraming toppings to choose from. And not only that, may frozen pizza rin sila. Take your pizza on the go. Dream Cars Pizza. We make the pizza the Dream Cars way.
For deliveries, call 141-9191. That's 141-9191.
Dream Cars Frozen Pizza are also available in supermarkets near you.
Dream Car Karaoke po. Tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap. Kaya lumipat na ako sa bagong kape ng bayan.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. Gawa sa purong Arabica at Robusta mula sa pinakamainit na puso ng Pilipinas. Piniling mabuti at inihanda ng may pagmamalasakit.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap. O mga Kapinoy, subukan nyo ng tikman ang lasa ng bayan.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Kapinoy Coffee, masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Mga Kapinoy, tikman nyo na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. Tamang-tama lang tapang at sarap ng kape na tiyak na magigising ka. Kaya subukan na ang bagong Kapinoy Coffee. Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Cream mula sa FBS Manufacturing Corporation.
Husay malasakit, iaalay sa alagang Unilab. Husay malasakit, iaalay sa alagang Unilab yan.
For 80 years, ito ang alagang Unilab para sa'yo.
Alagang Unilab yan.
Team Dentist 4.
Usapang immunity gap.
Mami, alam mo ba ang immunity gap?
Immunity gap ba pag di tamang kinakain?
Immunity gap ba pag nagkakasakit? Immunity gap na yan.
Help stop immunity gap.
Dapat tuloy-tuloy ang Celine Plus.
Tumutulong punuin ang kulang na vitamin C and zinc. Tulong para ang immunity
100%.
based on RENI with proper diet and exercise.
Help stop immunity gap.
Mag-Celine Plus araw-araw.
Alagang Unilab yan. Ascorbic acid plus zinc is the generic name of Celine Plus. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Buhag-haggard kakatipid? Try Cream Silk 2-Wash Pack. Nourish your hair with vitamins for just 5 pesos per wash. Based on SRP. Afford araw-arawin ang straight and smooth hair with Cream Silk 2-Wash Pack.
Ang tunog ng immunity na hirap lumaban sa sipon.
Matagal gumaling sa sipon symptoms. At tagal gumaling sa sipon symptoms.
Versus immunity na nag-Neozep Z Plus Forte, now with zinc.
Pinalakas laban sa sipon virus. Pinalakas laban sa sipon virus. Pinalakas laban sa sipon virus. Pinalakas!
Sa Neozep Z Plus Forte with zinc, pinalakas ang immunity versus previous formulation para bilis galing sa sipon symptoms by 2 to 3 days with proper diet and exercise. Kaya balik saya sa mga gusto mong gawin.
Alagang Unilab yan.
Phenylephrine HCl plus chlorpheniramine maleate plus paracetamol plus zinc is the generic name of Neozep Z Plus Forte. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Long night.
Kailangan pang maghintay sa pagdating ng bagong araw. Pwede namang mag-drive na muna. Kahit man sandali magpahinga.
Magpahinga na muna and perk up at Dunkin'. Pasalubong ng bayan.
New Surfactant Fresh and Blue. May 3 times amoy pawis shield. Kaya based on lab test and select fabric versus detergent powder only. Surf!
The new Better Than Ever Skin White Papaya Glow helps give you now with Hydro Glow Booster that helps whiten in 7 days. Infused with high-quality papain extract with 100 times vitamin E and 2 times milk versus our previous papaya lotion. So get that. Teka, kanina ka pa sumisingit ah. Excited! Kasi deserve nyo ang Glow na Kaaya-Aya. With regular use yan ah. Results may vary.
Back with Asphere's Cafe.
Welcome back to Asphere's Cafe. It is now 12 minutes before 8 o'clock, and that is where I will finally close the cafe session, and I'll also continue with my own recordings of, I will be a little bit off topic here, but I will be planning on reviving AR International, which I have already did by uploading the Disney XD Netherlands shutdown. And then I have yet to upload the full continuity of Disney Junior Netherlands that replaced Disney XD, and also it replaced the Playout. So I'll be focusing on that after Asper's Coffee because I need to finish my work, not work, but my job here in reviving AR International by uploading more content here in the future. So yeah, AR International is being revived as we speak. For the TV continuity lovers, this is where I will be planning on bringing back the continuity videos soon. Now back to the gaming cafe now, and back on the topic now. Where's the thing here? Right. So we're gonna get back into the gaming cafe now with still being in the final weapon here, and okay, we have a Sugoruku style game, a Tensei game, and that is actually very interesting. So let's get into that now. Annie and developer RTPS have announced Tensei game, a new Sugoruku style game advised by Dragon Quest creator Yuji Horii and Blue Lock creator Yuki Kaneshiro. Tensei game will launch in 2026 for Nintendo Switch via the Nintendo eShop in Japan. It will only be playable in Japan. I repeat, it will only be playable in Japan. That is meaning the game will not be out in the West anytime soon. So Tensei game focuses on the themes of reincarnation, karma, and fate. Players compete to reincarnate by sabotaging each other. As players repeatedly reincarnate, they use karma to imputate and betray other players. It's a game designed to ruin your friendships. As the closer someone gets to victory, the more their friendships will be tested or even fall apart. The game's setting is Rinnekai, a dark fantasy world in the afterlife where players encounter characters that will aid them in this realm. Currently, Annie is considering a multimedia approach for Tensei game, including anime. Interesting that they will plan on having an anime, so I'm not sure if it's going to be the TV anime or anime film. We'll have to wait for that. Merchandise and contact on TikTok. So this is interesting for the Tensei game, and pretty sure this concept might live up. Who knows? But multimedia approach, that they are going to plan on having an anime adaptation, merchandise and content on TikTok. So once again, this is going to be interesting as for that one here. So yeah, any thoughts, Dreamcar, about the concept of Tensei game?
So far, I would say it's very interesting to show that interesting graphics.
Yeah, sure. All right. So moving on to the next one. Well, good news for Mario Kart fans. It looks like the Mario Kart 7 soundtrack has been added to Nintendo Music Service. So Nintendo has added the original soundtrack for Mario Kart 7 to the Nintendo Music Service. The Mario Kart 7 soundtrack is accessible in its entirety to all Nintendo Switch Online members on the Nintendo Music app. So aside from Mario Kart 7, you also have Pikmin 4 and the list of bunch of available titles too. So yeah, again, you can now listen to Mario Kart 7 soundtrack on Nintendo Music if you have the Nintendo Switch Online membership right there. So yeah, there you go, Mario Kart 7 soundtrack on Nintendo Music. So that is fantastic news, I would say. Alright, next one we have is Sound Novel Chill with You for Lo-Fi Story. That was announced for the PC. And that looks very interesting. River Project Tokyo developer Nestopi announced Chill with You Lo-Fi Story, a new sound novel for PC via Steam. A release date has not been announced yet. And before we even get into the trailer, let's take a look at the overview. Chill with You Lo-Fi Story is a work-focused sound novel game where you work at your desk alongside Satone, an imaginative girl who loves writing novels. Customize the lo-fi music, ambient sounds, and scenery that reflect Sando's emotions to enhance your focus. The more time you spend working together, the deeper your bond will grow. Perhaps you will even connect with Saturn on a deeper level? Whether you want to relax and work at a luxury pace or boost your motivation with emotionally engaging melodies, Chill Talk offers a variety of original songs tailored for different work scenarios. Immerse yourself in deep focus while listening to high-quality music from talented sub-artists. Sometimes, it's best to turn off the music and listen to the soothing sounds of nature. Let the sound of wind, rain, and other natural elements sharpen your senses and create a deeply immersive work environment. Customize the ambient sounds to suit your preferences. Set up a Pomodoro timer before you start working to manage your break times effectively. Taking short, regular breaks helps maintain maximum concentration and efficiency. During your break, take time to interact with Santo. The precious moments you share while working together will deepen your relationship, and if you build enough trust, she may eventually open her heart to you. That is pretty sweet and this is pretty adorable. All right, I'm afraid the sound might not work, so I'm gonna just restart the screen share on my end here. So let's restart now. And here is the trailer of Chill With You, Lo-Fi Story. So that is Chill With You Lo-Fi Story, and basically it's a very relaxing game to speak of, and yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I might get this one if I have if it comes out. I will be getting this one to focus on my college stuff someday. But yeah, any thoughts, Dream Car?
Interestingly, it's based on the lo-fi videos on YouTube, as far as I remember. But yes, that is very interesting to show.
Yeah, yes, yeah, same here. That's same here. It's like they took an inspiration from lo-fi videos on YouTube. Yeah. Alright, so 4 minutes before we wrap up our coffee, and next one we have is Stella Sora Close Beta Test, which has been announced, and the recruitment is now open. So, let's get into that here, and you can see this is the artwork. And yes, we have talked about this game before on Asphere's Cafe, but this time we're talking about the Ghost Beta, which is running right now from April 28 until May 16. So, you'll start announce a closed beta test for upcoming top-down action-adventure RPG Stellar Sora, which will be held on Android, iOS, and PC by Windows. So dates for the Stellar Sora closed beta test were not announced, but the developers confirmed that it will have limited accounts, no payment options, and data deletion at the end. It will be a small-scale test and one of various tests, so players who weren't able to get into the first will have more opportunities. The purpose of the closed beta test is to gather feedback and make important changes ahead of the game's official launch. So to complete the sign-up, registrants must pre-register for Stellar Sora and complete a user survey in order to earn a chance to be selected for the closed beta test. During the test, multiple events will be held. Fans can share and repost Stellar Sora's official community posts to win a spot in the closed beta test, along with rewards like Amazon gift cards. What's more, players will have the opportunity to earn several rewards at launch. Fans can earn multiple rewards at launch by pre-registering and meeting the following pre-registration goals. And here are the following the rewards that they will get. So if the game reaches 1 million pre-registrations, you will get Dora, which is 10,000 times. 2 million will be Stellar Knight Dust 200. 3 million pre-registrations. 3 million pre-registrations will be Disc Transgrail Retreat. 4 million pre-registrations will be Stellar Knight Dust 600. 6 million pre-registrations will be Tracker An. And 8 million pre-registrations will be 10 of Cerulean Ticket. So, guys, if you are interested in giving this game a chance, now this is your time to do so by signing up for closed beta test of Stella Sora. Once again, I will still be looking forward to playing this game in the near future, but again, the characters, as I said before, it looks pretty cool. So, Dreamcar, about the closed beta test, any thoughts?
Same comment with you, especially the play.
Alright, thank you very much. And looks like we only have 1 minute before our coffee is closed. So, any last words before we go, Dreamcar?
Of course, expect the things tomorrow because tomorrow is another nightclub thing, or should I say, Chinese knockups.
Of course, and hopefully I will be back to Roblox Studio tomorrow because right now I am very busy with AOR international projects like doing the continuity videos for Disney Junior Netherlands. So hopefully tomorrow I will be free. But yeah.
Of course, I have also one more thing. I am also currently working on a supposedly a modified karaoke system in which I'm making the score sounds like TJ Media. And yes, I'm going to place that tomorrow at 8, right?
Yes, 8 o'clock tomorrow. With that, that is all for the coffee this evening. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We will be back again tomorrow at 8 p.m. where we will do some random stuff and of course Chinese knockouts with Dreamcar Karaoke. Until then, I am Cairo.
I'm Dreamcar. The cafe is now closed.
We will see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. same time, same place, right here. Bye bye.
Asphere's Cafe is produced by TJ Entertainment and Us Media. Dream Guardian speaking.